You never really sleep. The hidden truth about consciousness. When you dream. When you close your eyes, everything disappears. The outside world fades into darkness. The body may lie still in bed, but your mind does not. It begins to drift across space, across time, and sometimes across you. But the question is, where does your consciousness go when you sleep? If sleep is just for rest, why does your mind create a whole world of its own? A world with images, emotions, dialogue, sometimes even more real than real life. Science gives us a simple answer: sleep to be restless and to recover. But that answer only reaches the surface. Beneath the veil of sleep lies a mystery that modern science is only beginning to unravel. Part 1. The brain doesn't shut down. It changes levels of consciousness. During deep, non-REM sleep, there's no slowing down. But when you enter REM, the dream stage, emotional and visual areas like the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex become highly active. In contrast, the central logic, the prefrontal cortex, sleeps. So dreams are both real and irrational. What does this show? Consciousness is not lost during sleep. It just changes the activity of the layer. It's like switching from an AM radio to an FM. A different frequency, but still broadcasting. Part 2. DMT, a doorway to another world. DMT, a powerful hallucinogen found naturally in the brain, can be decompressed at night. This may explain why many dreams are surreal, profound, and difficult to put into words. But the bigger question is, if we can't open the door to such profound experiences with just a molecule, are we living on a lower plane of consciousness? Are dreams a way to see more clearly than our day-to-day selves? Part 3. Dreams and precognition. Coincidence or metaphysical connection. Have you ever dreamed of something and then a few days later it happened? Many people call it a coincidence. But when coincidences become so precise and repetitive, we have to wonder, can consciousness step out of the linear timeline during sleep? Some researchers believe that dreams are where the brain synthesizes data from countless microsignals that we don't notice when awake. But is it possible that we are connecting to information beyond the limits of normal perception? Part 4. Dreams and memories. Where the buried come to the surface, some dreams aren't precognitive, but flashbacks. Flashbacks to buried memories. When we sleep, the brain reorganizes data, but in the process, repressed emotions, forgotten memories, can resurface. Dreams are the back door of the subconscious, and in them, many people have faced the very wounds they once ran away from. Part 5. Sleep paralysis. Consciousness caught between two worlds. The phenomenon of sleep paralysis, waking up, unable to move, feeling something next to you. The strange thing is, regardless of country, any culture, people still see shadows, feel weighed down, or hear unexplained whispers. Perhaps this is not a system error, but it is a moment when we are awake in a level of consciousness that we should not be awake. A gap between dreams and reality, where we accidentally wake up and see things that we cannot during the day. Part 6. Lucid dream. When you wake up in a dream. Some people learn to be awake while dreaming, called lucid dreaming. They realize they're dreaming, and then they start to control everything. In this state, the conscious part of the brain becomes active again. We can choose to fly, talk to our subconscious, or create scenarios to heal ourselves. This suggests, even when we sleep, we can still be awake. So, are we also dreaming in this waking life without realizing it? Part 7. Time is distorted in dreams. One night you dream about your whole life, but when you wake up, the clock has only moved a few minutes. Time in dreams does not obey the laws of physics. Some experiments in lucid dreams have shown inside the dream you can count complete tasks, but the speed of execution does not correspond to real time. This leads to a major hypothesis: consciousness is not bound by time, and time, in fact, is just an illusion created by the brain to process the world. Part 8. Multiverse and recurring dreams. Many people dream of the same place over and over again, even though it doesn't exist in real life. A strange city, a familiar but unreal house. Could it be that we are accessing another version of ourselves in a parallel universe? The multiverse theory, which says that countless versions of you exist simultaneously in different timelines, and dreams can be when these boundaries become blurred. Part 9. Dreams and near-death states. The intersection between life and death. When people are close to death, many describe the experience as a dream. Flying, light, meeting loved ones, a feeling of peace. Perhaps dreams are a milder version of the near-death state. It is where the mind learns to let go, learns to leave the body without pain. It is not just about recovery, but it is practice for death and rebirth. Why Part 10. Dreams we don't remember. Why are they erased? 95% of dreams are forgotten within minutes of waking up. Some scientists say it's because the hippocampus isn't fully functional, but another theory is more profound. The brain erases unnecessary dreams to protect you. If you remembered every layer of reality you've ever lived in your dreams, you'd be confused between reality and fantasy. However, dreams are still there, deep in your subconscious, and influence your emotions, behavior, and intuition more than you think. 11. Collective consciousness and resonant dreams. There's a strange phenomenon. Many people dream of the same image at the same time. War, accident, or mysterious symbol. Jung called this the collective unconscious, the deep layer where everyone's mind is connected. Perhaps, in sleep, we not only enter our own minds, but also enter the collective mind of humanity. 12. Dreams as a healing tool. Some therapists use dreams as therapy. Dreams reveal wounds, fears, repressed memories. Your mind is talking to you in images, symbols. If you know how to listen, dreams can heal. 13. The existence of the soul and dream travel. Some ancient religions and traditions believe that dreams are when the soul leaves the body. In astral projection, people describe seeing their body from above, traveling to another place. Science has not been able to prove this, but there are too many similar stories to call it a coincidence. 14. Dreams and intuition. You already know something. Some people dream about emotions and wake up with a clear premonition, a breakup, an accident, a big opportunity. Dreams can be a deep subconscious response to microsignals in life. When you are awake, you don't notice, but when you sleep, your mind synthesizes them and sends you a reminder. 15. So, what level of reality are we really living in? If we can be awake when we sleep and not realize we are dreaming when we are alive, so what is a dream? Are you never really awake? Conclusion: sleep is not the end. It is the gate. Sleep is when the mind steps out of the physical limits. It is not turned off, but released. You do not disappear. you open. Listen to your dreams. It is whispering something that you don't hear during the day. If you have completed this journey, comment "awakened" to confirm that you have received the message. Watch the next video that is currently on the screen to continue expanding your mind.